Hello guys, Survivor here. Welcome back to another video. I'm pretty sure I am definitely recording this on the same day I did my let's talk about video game downgrades. And the topic at hand, basically that started up that topic I had of it. The new Spider-Man PS4 game coming out. Instead of just talking about the damn downgrade controversy that's going on, I'm going to be talking about why the fuck I'm excited for it. Well, one thing is, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. A lot of people are huge fans of Spider-Man. He's like my favorite superhero. I grew up with Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my shit, okay? I used to watch the first, two Sam Raimi films all the damn time. Tobey Maguire's, Peter Parker / Spider-Man role was was just a damn role model to me. It was just I loved seeing those films all the damn time, especially the very first one. That's honestly my favorite out of the three Spider-Man and Sam Raimi films. I know people say 2 is the best one because it's more character driven and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, I think it's just as good as the first one. But I just have a little bit of nostalgia that just kind of makes it a bit better for me. I have no idea why. I just love watching the first film. And then I guess it's because it feels more like a comic book film than an actual, film. No, don't y'all think? Because of how, Green Goblin suit and everything. Yeah, but Spider-Man was just a fucking awesome character to me as a kid, and he still is to this day. I really enjoyed the new Spider-Man movie that came out, Homecoming. I really am looking forward to the new Spider-Man film coming out, which is going to be going for the Sinister Six, and I cannot wait for that. I'm pretty sure they're going to pull a lot better than Sony tried to set them up, but yeah, all this good stuff, But speaking of the Spider-Man PS4 game, why am I so excited for it? Well, when I first heard that it's going to take place 8 years after Peter Parker first became Spider-Man, I was heavily intrigued, as this is literally a more experienced Peter Parker. We don't need to see an origin story again on how he became Spider-Man. He's had 8 years of experience. He's locked up a bunch of guys up, and we're more than likely going to see a lot of damn faces in this game. Apparently. I mean, we got freaking Peter himself, Miles Morales, Mary Jane, Aunt May, we got, I really am hoping who's going to be playing J. Jonah Jameson. I know it ain't J.K. Simmons as much as we want him to be, because he was made to be J. Jonah Jameson. That dude loved his role in the Sam Raimi films, but the guy playing Norman Osborn, I can't dude, Norman Osborn in this game. I wonder how Harry's doing too, though, and just. Man, there's gonna be a bunch of shit in this game, because there is gonna be a time where it's gonna be a link between Spider-Man and Peter Parker's world, and I'm really curious is that can there be a thing where we can switch between Peter and Spider-Man if we wanted, instead of just being triggered by story missions where we could play as Peter and probably go on a side quest story with MJ. I'm really curious. Is this gonna be like some Persona 5 shit where you find through some shit as in your normal days, and you fix that shit at night when you're your other self, like in Persona, you're doing shit, Mementos, the Phantom Thief, all that stuff. You guys know what I mean? I really am hoping for something like that. You can choose between Peter and Spider-Man and stuff. I really am hoping to see what goes on. The story itself is really interesting, because it's going to have a balance of Spider-Man and Peter Parker's lives, and how it's going to get pretty complicated. And I actually cannot wait to see what goes on. Oh boy, this is going to be amazing, man. Oh, I'm so interested because they're also doing their own Sinister Six. They got Mr. Negative, who I never found out until this game. Electro, Scorpion, Vulture, Rhino, and another character. And boy, people are saying it's either Mysterio. People are saying it's Green Goblin. Some saying it's Doc Ock. Now, judging from what happened in the most recent trailer, where it shows Norman Osborn with Silver Sable's squad, I doubt it's Green Goblin. He has become Green Goblin. There's like, why would he have Silver Sable and her damn squad come in when he could just do it himself? Because Norman's more focused on, you know, his election thing going on, like he's pulling some Harvey Dent shit right here, okay? And so it's either Mysterio or Doc Ock. My money's going to Mysterio because I really want him to become a mainstream line villain. Because, bro, Mysterio, he has been a main villain to a degree. Like, he was in the one side mission story in Spider-Man 2. He was the main villain, main antagonist in Spider-Man Friend or Foe. But we all know how that worked out. He was shown at the last minute. And he was like, he didn't have any personal goals, like why he's actually doing this. He just had to beat his ass. And I was like, I mean, he was cool as a boss fight too. I really like his powers in that game. But come on, man. So Mysterio, I really am hoping that he is the main villain of it. But it's highly likely that it's Doc Ock. And that would kind of make so much sense because Spider-Man is like, wait, you? And Peter would recognize that guy's face. And so I'm thinking maybe it's Doc Ock. And here's also the thing though. Doc Ock is the one who originally made the Sinister Six. He's mostly the leader in the Sinister Six and all the incarnations of the Sinister Six, and most of them. So it's more than likely Doc Ock, but I'm really cross my fingers for Mysterio because I'm really interested in Mysterio. I really am. But who knows? He may actually show up as a side character again, but also really cool ass villain. I like it was his own story and shit, kind of like in the Batman Arkham games, where in the city where you had the side mission with Deadshot and Victor Zsasz. You know what I mean? And also, the combat. People are comparing it to the Arkham games. It's pretty similar, but in its own Spider-Man way. You know what I mean? So, I'm really curious how all it's going to bring down. Also, the amount of damn villains in this. We got like the 6 villains in the Sinister Six. We got Silver Sable. We got Norman Osborn, who's potentially probably going to become the Green Goblin by the end of this game, probably. That's just my guess. If not, maybe the sequel probably. We got Black Cat, who's confirmed in this game. We got Shocker. We got Kingpin. There's a lot of fucking villains in this game, or at least antagonists. There's a shitload of them in here. They have got to be side missions, like Shocker. Shocker's got to be a side mission deal. Okay. Now, as much as I love him and his freaking powers and his damn look, he's got to be a side mission, okay? Because Shocker's not that important of a character. Let's be real here. As much as I want him to be, because I really like the design and his powers, he's not gonna be a major villain. Let's be real here. Black Cat, I'm thinking she might be DLC. Now they pull some bullshit like how in Batman Arkham City, where you get to play as Black Cat in between certain points of the story, like how it did in Batman Arkham City with Catwoman. That would be pretty damn neat, though. Be completely redoing that same idea, but it'd still be pretty cool. You know what I mean? You know, like I like to play with some Black Cat. You know what I mean? but she's probably going to be DLC because of how much there is going to be packed into this game. Now, if the game is going to be pretty damn long, I'm talking about like 15 hours. Bro, someone get me some popcorn. Someone get me some, like a big 2-liter of Sunkist in my damn room. I'm going to be playing through this shit. Because, you know, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Like, I am telling you, like, I need, like, with the villains in this game, they're, like, Rhino's not going to be that important. Let's just throw it out there. Scorpion, probably not. Maybe Vulture, maybe not. Electro seems to be really interesting. Mr. Negative, it seems like they're going to go more in depth about him because we did see him quite a bit in the demos and trailers. And so he seems to be a pretty important villain. The main antagonist, the one behind the Sinister Six, I'm hoping that it's either Doc Ock or Mysterio. I'm really hoping they can add some more characterization to them too in this universe, because this is going to be their own universe. People are disappointed there's no symbiotes into this game, and all I can say about symbiotes is what the hell did I just do? But yeah, the reason why I was acting so happily like that is because let's be real here. The symbiotes, as much as I want to see Carnage done right in a video game since the 2000 Spider-Man game, for what I've seen, we need to take a break from the symbiotes. If this game does get a sequel, we'll probably get Venom, and then by the end of the game, Carnage. That would be pretty fucking sweet. But they said no symbiotes at all, because the games have been focused on it, like, you know, like Spider-Man Friend or Foe focused on it. Spider-Man Web of Shadows did. Spider-Man 2000 did. They focused a lot on Venom in one of the major Spider-Man games. I think it was called the Ultimate Spider-Man game, I'm pretty sure. Like, we just need a break from Venom and the symbiotes in general. Now, I believe they are going to still add in the black suit in the game, but they're not going to add any symbiotes. So, also the unlockable costumes. They better not be fucking DLC. Like, really hoping that there aren't any more costumes that are DLC, please. I know we live in the DLC age, but please tell me there's a bunch of unlockable costumes, because I will go all over that shit, boy. Unlocking costumes in Spider-Man is essential, okay? Now, I know about the Infinity War and the Punk Spider-Man costumes that you get when you pre-order the damn game, but honestly, let's be real here. They're gonna be DLC by the time the game comes out and we get to actually get them. So who the hell knows? But like I said, the symbiote stuff, I'm glad they're not doing the symbiotes. We need to focus on other Spider-Man villains and flesh them out more, at least in this universe, as their own characters. Electro is looking pretty interesting. You know, he looks like a Victor Zsasz from Batman. It like goes on went on and got electrocuted and became Electro. He literally looks like Victor Zsasz. I'm not gonna lie about that, like, to a degree. Silver Sable. I'm wondering what's the deal with Silver Sable. What deal is going on between them? Like, I know Norman thinks that Spider-Man is like I'm telling you, this is on some Persona 5 themed shit, where there are some people think that the Phantom Thieves need to be arrested because they shouldn't be operating outside the law. But since Spider-Man's been like a huge thing for like 8 years, even like one of the major officers that's working with Spider-Man, who we saw in both demos, she's like working heavily with Spider-Man, and he's an influence, all that stuff. I'm just really interested in how all this is gonna go, and it's definitely looking like it's gonna be heavily story based. Like, the characters are gonna be well written, and it's gonna be an amazing game with many character arcs or storylines or side missions. I'm really excited for it, and the web slinging. It's definitely looking damn. You know what I mean? And I'm really in the city from the looks of it, it's looking pretty lively. And I am hoping is that, like, you know how a game just kind of ignores like what the damage you did, in the game. They just fix it sometime later. I want to see. I want to see like the evolution of that, like you going around that part that was already damaged, but the further time goes out, because there's a day and night cycle in the open world of this game. I want to see it like expanded, like realistically, where they're actually trying to build it back up, or at least a newer version of that place. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to see that. Oh boy. I'm just so excited for this. I want to see how Peter's relationships with all these characters are. And you get to play as Mary Jane in scripted levels. Mary Jane, she's actually doing shit. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with her. Now, there's a bunch of ways it could go in, because it's already been revealed that there's a bunch of villains in this fucking game. And the rest of them better be side missions, because apparently you actually get to take down the Kingpin. I'm like, for real? Because it's what's looking like in one of the trailers, but it might be the start of the game where you actually take down Kingpin. Maybe there are cameos for characters? Come on, Sony. I know you own certain characters from the Spider-Man universe. You still technically own Spider-Man. Bring in some characters from that verse, or that, like some cameos for characters. Like the Spider-Man 2000 game had a bunch of characters in it, like the Fantastic Four, Captain America, and Daredevil. Come on, bring us that experience where we get to interact with certain other characters. Now, I'm not saying like make it where it's like in the MCU, but it's like in its own universe. Like, I don't know, like meet it with the Punisher of all characters. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of kick ass. But it's just all I'm pretty much asking for, honestly. If they even, because Sony and Marvel are having a deal and shit going. You know what I mean? Even with Spider-Man and the MCU and all that stuff. I don't necessarily know. Give us some damn cameos. I mean, I know they're gonna probably put in Stan Lee because he's a huge icon, but just, come on, give us some more cameos of like certain superheroes or a side mission of some. Come on, come on, guys, please. But who knows? The game might get better off without any damn cameos. I'm gonna get completely real with y'all. Who knows? This game might actually establish its own. I mean, it's already established its own universe, because apparently, maybe Peter might reference certain events of certain other villains, of like he fought in the past, other than just the guys he fought, like Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino, and Electro and shit. So, who knows, guys? I'm really excited for the new Spider-Man game. It's looking insane. I'm really interested in how the story's gonna go. It looks like the story's gonna be pretty damn long, judging from how it's gonna focus on both Peter and Spider-Man alike. So I'm guessing this game's gonna be probably around 16 hours, probably more, in terms of the actual story. They're gonna build up a lot of the villains and all this stuff, and the way it's looking and everything. It looks like this game's gonna be pretty freaking long. Especially if you include the side missions. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment below what y'all think. If any of y'all are new to the channel, if y'all want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. Survivor out. I'm so freaking hyped for this damn game.